compelling space facts to relax and sleep. To fact 1. The immensity of the universe. The universe is vast beyond comprehension. Imagine standing on a quiet beach at night, gazing up at the endless sky. What you see is just a fraction of what exists. Our observable universe spans 93 billion light-years across. That means, even if you traveled at the speed of light, it would take you 93 billion years to cross it. And yet, scientists believe the universe is much larger, perhaps even infinite. Everything we know, from the tiniest particles to the largest galaxies, is made of just a small fraction of what the universe holds. The rest is composed of dark matter and dark energy, mysterious forces we barely understand. Dark energy makes up nearly 70% of the universe and is responsible for its accelerated expansion. Meanwhile, dark matter holds galaxies together like an invisible glue, yet we can't see or touch it. Now, let's take a step back and look at where we fit into all this. Our galaxy, the Milky Way, is just one of trillions in the universe. It stretches 100,000 light-years across and contains at least 100 billion stars. If you were to travel at the speed of light from one side of the Milky Way to the other, it would take you 100,000 years to make the journey. Beyond our galaxy, the universe is filled with structures beyond imagination. Superclusters of galaxies stretch across vast distances, forming a cosmic web of matter woven together by gravity. The Laniakea supercluster, our galactic neighborhood, contains over 100,000 galaxies and spans 500 million light-years. Yet, this is just one of many superclusters that dot the cosmos like islands in an infinite ocean. Fact 2. The life and death of stars. Every star has a story, and their lifespans vary dramatically. Small stars, like red dwarfs, burn for trillions of years, while massive stars live fast and die young in just a few million years. Stars form from giant clouds of gas and dust, which slowly collapse under gravity until nuclear fusion ignites in their cores, producing immense energy. Our own Sun is a middle-aged star, about 4.6 billion years old. In another 5 billion years, it will expand into a red giant, engulfing Mercury and Venus, and possibly Earth. Eventually, it will shed its outer layers, leaving behind a small dense core known as a white dwarf. Over time, this white dwarf will cool and fade, becoming a faint, lifeless object known as a black dwarf. Some stars, however, meet a more dramatic end. When a massive star runs out of fuel, its core collapses, triggering a supernova explosion, one of the most powerful events in the universe. These explosions release more energy in a few seconds than our Sun will emit in its entire lifetime. The remnants may become neutron stars, incredibly dense objects where a single teaspoon of material weighs billions of tons. If the collapsing core is massive enough, it forms a black hole, an object with gravity so intense that not even light can escape. Neutron stars, the remnants of exploded supergiants, are among the strangest objects in the cosmos. They spin rapidly, sometimes hundreds of times per second, emitting beams of radiation that sweep across space like cosmic lighthouses. These pulsars, as they're called, are so precise that scientists use them as natural cosmic clocks. Fact 3. Black holes and the unknown. Black holes are among the most mysterious objects in the universe. They warp space and time, creating a point of no return, known as the event horizon. Anything that crosses this boundary is lost forever. At the center of the Milky Way lies Sagittarius A Asterisk, a supermassive black hole with a mass 4 million times that of our Sun. Scientists have discovered black holes merging in deep space, sending ripples through the fabric of reality, gravitational waves, first detected in 2015. These ripples travel across the cosmos, distorting space itself as they pass through. Some theories suggest black holes might lead to other universes, or that they contain hidden dimensions beyond our understanding. But what happens inside a black hole? The answer remains unknown. According to Einstein's theory of general relativity, matter is crushed to an infinitely small point, a singularity, where the laws of physics as we know them break down. Some scientists propose that black holes could serve as cosmic gateways, leading to unknown realms beyond our current understanding. And then there are rogue black holes, silent wanderers drifting through space. Unlike the massive black holes found at the centers of galaxies, these rogue black holes have no fixed location. They move unpredictably, consuming anything in their path. It's possible that a rogue black hole could pass close to our solar system one day, subtly altering planetary orbits, or even pulling objects into its grasp. Fact 4. The strangest planets in the universe. Beyond our solar system, thousands of exoplanets orbit distant stars. Some of them are so bizarre, they challenge our understanding of planetary science. Take HD 189733b, a gas giant, where it rains molten glass sideways due to its extreme winds, reaching 5,400 miles per hour. Then there's 55 Cancri, a planet made largely of carbon, which scientists believe may have a surface rich in diamonds. One of the most terrifying planets discovered is Glacier 436b, a world covered in burning ice. Its gravity locks the water in a solid state, even as its surface reaches scorching temperatures of 822 degrees Fahrenheit, 439 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, WASP-12b, a planet so close to its star that it's being slowly devoured, is losing its atmosphere into space, forming a glowing comet-like tail. Another mystery is Kepler-22b, an exoplanet located in the habitable zone of its star. Scientists believe it could have vast oceans, possibly even supporting life. As we continue discovering new exoplanets, we may one day find a true Earth twin, or something even stranger. Fact 4. The strangest planets in the universe beyond our solar system. Thousands of exoplanets orbit distant stars. Some of them are so bizarre, they challenge our understanding of planetary science. Take HD 189733b, a gas giant, where it rains molten glass sideways due to its extreme winds, reaching 5,400 miles per hour. Then there's 55 Cancri, a planet made largely of carbon, which scientists believe may have a surface rich in diamonds. One of the most terrifying planets discovered is Glacier, so 430, a planet so past obtrusion silence, so past state, even as its surface reaches scorching temperatures of 822 degrees, so 439 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, WASP-12b, a planet so close to its star that it's being slowly devoured, is losing its atmosphere into space, forming a glowing comet-like tail. Another mystery is Kepler-22b, an exoplanet located in the habitable zone of its star. Scientists believe it could have vast oceans, possibly even supporting life. As we continue discovering new exoplanets, we may one day find a true Earth twin, or something even stranger. Fact 5. The edge of the solar system beyond Neptune. The solar system continues into the Kuiper belt, a region of icy bodies, including Pluto. But even farther out, at nearly 1,000 times the distance from Earth to the Sun, lies the Oort cloud. This vast spherical shell of ice objects marks the true boundary of our solar system. Some comets originate here, taking thousands of years to complete a single orbit around the Sun. The Oort cloud is so far away but no spacecraft has ever reached it. Yet, it remains a key part of our solar system, filled with objects left over from the dawn of planetary formation. Fact 6. The most mysterious signals from space. For decades, astronomers have detected strange signals from deep space, mysterious radio waves that defy explanation. One of the most famous is the WOW signal, a powerful burst of radio energy detected in 1977. It lasted only 72 seconds, and despite extensive searches, no similar signal has ever been found again. More recently, scientists have discovered fast radio bursts, FRBs, intense and fleeting flashes of radio energy that last only milliseconds. Some FRBs repeat, while others appear to be one-time events. Their origins remain unknown, though theories suggest they could come from magnetars, highly magnetized neutron stars, or even extraterrestrial civilizations. One repeating FRB, known as FRB 121102, originates from a distant galaxy 3 billion light-years away. What makes it so strange is that it follows a precise pattern, bursting in cycles, as if it were an artificial beacon. Scientists are still studying these enigmatic signals, but they remind us that the universe is filled with cosmic mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Fact 7. The possibility of alien life. Are we alone in the universe? With billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars and planets, many scientists believe the odds of extraterrestrial life are high. The discovery of thousands of exoplanets, some in the habitable zone, where liquid water could exist, only adds to the intrigue. Mars, once a warm and wet planet, may have hosted life in its ancient oceans. Even today, scientists have found signs of seasonal methane emissions, which could indicate microbial activity. Meanwhile, Jupiter's moon Europa and Saturn's moon Enceladus both have vast subsurface oceans beneath their icy crusts. In 2019, NASA detected plumes of water vapor erupting from Enceladus, containing organic molecules, the building blocks of life. The search for intelligent life continues as well. The SETI, Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence program, scans the skies for artificial radio signals, hoping to detect transmissions from advanced civilizations. While no definitive evidence has been found, some unexplained signals, like the WOW signal, keep the possibility open. If intelligent life exists elsewhere, the question remains, will we ever make contact? Fact 8. The farthest we've ever traveled. Humanity has ventured far, but in the grand scale of the universe, we've only just begun. The farthest humans have traveled is to the moon, with the Apollo missions of the 1960s, and the last crewed mission, Apollo 17, took place in 1972, and no human has set foot beyond Earth's orbit since. However, our robotic explorers have traveled much farther. The Voyager 1 spacecraft, launched in 1970s, is now the most distant human-made object, traveling beyond 14 billion miles from Earth. In 2012, it became the first spacecraft to enter interstellar space, leaving the influence of our sun's magnetic field. Another deep space traveler, Voyager 2, followed a similar path, exploring Uranus and Neptune, before also crossing into interstellar space in 2018. Both Voyagers carry the golden record, a time capsule of Earth's sounds, images and greetings in multiple languages, just in case an intelligent civilization ever finds them. The next great leap in space travel could take humans to Mars. NASA and SpaceX are developing missions that could land astronauts on the Red Planet within the next 2 decades, paving the way for humanity's future beyond Earth. Fact 9. The speed of light and time travel. The speed of light, 186,282 miles per second, 299,792 kilometers per second, is the ultimate speed limit of the universe. If we could travel at this speed, we could circle Earth 7 times in one second. But what makes light speed so fascinating is its connection to time travel. According to Einstein's theory of relativity, time slows down as you approach the speed of light. This means that if you traveled close to light speed, you would age more slowly than someone on Earth. This phenomenon, called time dilation, has been proven with precise atomic clocks on fast-moving spacecraft. For example, astronauts aboard the International Space Station experience time slightly slower than people on Earth due to their high velocity. Over the course of a year, they age about 0.01 seconds less than people on the ground. While this effect is tiny, it would become extreme if we could travel at near light speeds, potentially allowing for time travel to the future. While traveling faster than light remains impossible based on our current understanding of physics, some theories, like wormholes and warp drives, suggest that bending space-time could allow for faster than light travel. If these ideas prove possible, humanity might one day explore the stars in ways we can only dream of today. Fact 10. The moon's strange effects on Earth. The moon is more than just a bright object in the night sky. It plays a crucial role in shaping life on Earth. Its gravitational pull creates ocean tides, stabilizes Earth's rotation, and may have even influenced the evolution of life. Without the moon, Earth's tilt would vary chaotically over time, leading to extreme climate shifts. Scientists believe that the moon formed when a Mars-sized object collided with Earth 4.5 billion years ago, ejecting debris that eventually coalesced into our moon. Interestingly, the moon is slowly drifting away from Earth at a rate of about 1.5 inches 3.8 centimeters per year. As a result, millions of years in the future, total solar eclipses will no longer occur because the moon will appear too small to completely cover the sun. Another strange effect of the moon is its impact on sleep. Studies have shown that people tend to sleep less and have lower quality sleep during a full moon, even in controlled environments without natural light exposure. The reason remains a mystery, but it's a fascinating example of how celestial bodies influence our daily lives. Fact 11. The loneliest planet in the universe. Most planets orbit stars, but some wander through space alone. These rogue planets, also known as interstellar planets, have no home star and drift endlessly through the galaxy. Scientists believe they may have been ejected from their original solar systems due to gravitational interactions with larger planets. One such rogue planet, Jupiter Mass OGA 2016 BLG 1928, was discovered in 2020. It's about the size of Jupiter, but floats through space without a star to warm it. Some scientists estimate that the Milky Way could have billions of rogue planets, some even the size of Earth. What's truly fascinating is that these planets could still support life. If they have thick atmospheres or internal heat from radioactive decay, they might maintain liquid water beneath their surfaces. This means that life could exist in some of the most unexpected places, drifting through the void, hidden from the light of any sun. Fact 12. The Great Attractor, a mysterious force pulling our galaxy. Our galaxy, along with millions of others, is moving towards something enormous and unseen. This mysterious force is known as the Great Attractor, an immense gravitational anomaly, located about 220 million light-years away. Despite its powerful pull, the Great Attractor is difficult to study because it lies in a region of space obscured by the Milky Way's dense core. However, scientists believe it is part of the Laniakea supercluster, a vast collection of galaxies bound together by gravity. What makes the Great Attractor so intriguing is that it's pulling entire galaxies, ours included, at speeds of up to 14 million miles per hour, 22 million kilometers per h. Some theories suggest it could be the result of massive galaxy clusters exerting an immense gravitational pull, but its exact nature remains a mystery. This discovery reminds us that even on the grandest cosmic scales, forces beyond our understanding continue to shape the universe. Fact 13. A planet where it rains metal on Earth. We see rain in the form of water, but on some exoplanets, the weather is far more extreme. One of the most bizarre examples is WASP-76b, a gas giant, where it rains molten iron. WASP-76b is so close to its star that its dayside reaches a scorching 4,350 degrees Fahrenheit,
2,400 degrees Celsius, hot enough to vaporize metals like iron. Strong winds then carry the iron vapor to the cooler night side, where it condenses and falls as iron rain. This planet is also tidally locked, meaning one side always faces its star while the other remains in constant darkness. Scientists studying WASP-76b have observed glowing iron in its atmosphere, confirming this bizarre and deadly weather cycle. Fact 14. The coldest place in the universe, space, is known for being cold, but some regions are unimaginably frigid. The coldest known place in the universe is the Boomerang Nebula, a cloud of gas located 5,000 light-years away in the constellation Centaurus. Its temperature has been measured at -457.7 degrees Fahrenheit, -272 degrees Celsius, just 1 degree above absolute zero, the coldest temperature possible. The Boomerang Nebula's extreme cold is caused by a dying star expelling gas at an incredibly fast rate. As the gas expands, it cools rapidly, much like air from a can of compressed gas. This makes it the coldest naturally occurring place in the universe, even colder than the background temperature of space itself. For comparison, the coldest temperature ever recorded on Earth was -128.6 degrees Fahrenheit, 89.2 degrees Celsius in Antarctica, but even that is hundreds of degrees warmer than the Boomerang Nebula. Fact 15. The hottest planet ever discovered. While some places in space are freezing cold, others are unimaginably hot. One of the most extreme exoplanets ever found is Kelt 9b, a gas giant that orbits its star at such a close distance that its atmosphere reaches a blistering 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit, 4,300 degrees Celsius, hotter than some stars. This temperature is so extreme that it breaks apart molecules in the atmosphere, causing hydrogen gas to separate into individual atoms before recombining. As the planet cools slightly during its short 1.5-day orbit around its host star, Kelt 9b's parent star, Kelt 9, is an A-type star twice as hot as our Sun. The planet is locked in a tidal orbit, meaning the same side of the planet always faces the star, just like the moon always shows the same face to Earth. This results in a scorching hot day side while the night side remains significantly cooler, though still thousands of degrees hotter than the hottest places on Earth. Because of its close proximity to its star, Kelt 9b is also experiencing intense atmospheric evaporation. Its outer layers are continuously being stripped away, creating a long trail of vaporized gas that escapes into space. Some scientists speculate that over millions of years, Kelt 9b could eventually be stripped down to its rocky core, or completely evaporate, leaving only a ghostly cloud of leftover material behind. Fact 16. The largest galaxy ever found. Galaxies come in all shapes and sizes, but the largest galaxy ever discovered is IC 1101. An enormous elliptical galaxy located 1 billion light-years away. It spans an incredible 5.5 million light-years across, making it 50 times larger than the Milky Way. This colossal galaxy is not just large in size but also in mass, containing an estimated 100 trillion stars, compared to the Milky Way's 100 billion. IC 1101 is found at the center of a massive galaxy cluster, and its extreme size suggests it has grown by absorbing countless smaller galaxies over billions of years. Unlike spiral galaxies like the Milky Way, which have well-defined arms and a disk, elliptical galaxies like IC 1101 are more spherical and lack clear structure. The sheer amount of accumulated stars gives it a faint glowing appearance that extends far beyond what can be seen in most typical galaxies. Scientists believe that over the next billions of years, IC 1101 will continue to grow by colliding with and absorbing even more galaxies in its region of space. Given enough time, it could become one of the last great structures of the universe, slowly evolving as galaxies drift apart due to the expansion of space. Fact 17. The mystery of fast radio bursts. Fast radio bursts, FRBs, are one of the most mysterious cosmic phenomena ever observed. These are intense millisecond-long bursts of radio waves originating from deep space, often billions of light years away. Despite their short duration, these bursts release an enormous amount of energy, equivalent to 500 million suns. FRBs were first discovered in 2007, and since then, hundreds have been detected. However, most appear as one-time only events, making them incredibly difficult to study. The discovery of a repeating FRB, called FRB 121102, changed everything. Unlike other FRBs which are one-time flashes, FRB 121102 keeps sending signals from a distant dwarf galaxy, making it possible to track its origin. What causes FRB? Scientists have proposed several theories. Some suggest they could be produced by magnetars, which are highly magnetized neutron stars capable of releasing massive bursts of energy. Others believe they might be caused by collisions between neutron stars or black holes. The most speculative theory suggests that FRBs could even be signals from advanced alien civilizations, though there is no concrete evidence to support this yet. As telescopes become more powerful, researchers hope to unravel the mystery of FRBs and determine whether they are natural cosmic phenomena or something entirely unexpected. Fact 18. The largest known black hole. Black holes come in many sizes, but the largest one ever discovered is TON 618, a supermassive black hole with an estimated mass of 66 billion suns, located over 10 billion light-years away. TON 618 is one of the brightest quasars ever observed, meaning it is actively consuming matter at an astonishing rate. The event horizon of TON 618, its point of no return, would stretch far beyond Pluto's orbit if it were placed in our solar system. The sheer amount of gravitational energy generated by this behemoth causes its surrounding gas and dust to heat up to extreme temperatures, creating a luminous accretion disk that outshines entire galaxies. Scientists are still trying to understand how such an enormous black hole could have formed. One theory suggests that it may have started as an early primordial black hole, merging with others over billions of years to reach its current size. Others believe that some black holes are simply born much larger than expected, allowing them to grow at accelerated rates. Whatever the case, TON 618 challenges our understanding of the limits of black hole growth, and suggests that even larger ones may still be out there, waiting to be discovered. Fact 19. Space smells like burnt metal. While space is a vacuum and doesn't have an atmosphere, astronauts returning from spacewalks have reported a distinct smell on their suits. The most common description: burnt metal, welding fumes and seared steak. Scientists believe this smell comes from high-energy particles interacting with the suits or the air inside the space station. The scent is temporary, but astronauts say it's one of the most unexpected things about working in space. This strange smell of space has been replicated in labs, and even turned into a fragrance for training astronauts to prepare for what they'll experience in orbit. Fact 20. The pillars of creation may already be gone. One of the most famous images from the Hubble Space Telescope is the Pillars of Creation, a region of star-forming gas and dust in the Eagle Nebula. However, astronomers believe that these breathtaking structures may have already been destroyed. Observations suggest that a powerful supernova may have exploded nearby thousands of years ago, sending shockwaves that would have blown the pillars apart. But because the Eagle Nebula is 6,500 light-years away, we are still seeing it as it was thousands of years ago, not as it is today. In a few hundred years, astronomers on Earth may look at the Eagle Nebula again and see that the pillars of creation have vanished. Fact 21. The expanding universe will eventually make other galaxies invisible. The universe is expanding and it's accelerating. This means that in billions of years, galaxies outside our local group will move away from us faster than the speed of light, eventually disappearing from view. Right now we can see trillions of galaxies with powerful telescopes, but in the distant future, Any civilization in the Milky Way will see only our own galaxy and a few nearby ones, as the rest of the universe drifts beyond the cosmic horizon. This means that if humanity still exists in 100 billion years, we may live in a universe where we believe the Milky Way is the only galaxy, simply because the others have moved too far to be observed. Fact 22. The most mysterious star, Tabby's star. In 2015, astronomers noticed something bizarre about a distant star known as KC 8462852, also called Tabby's star. Unlike other stars, which have regular and predictable brightness levels, Tabby's star exhibited strange and erratic dimming patterns. Sometimes it would lose up to 20% of its brightness for days or even weeks before returning to normal. This behavior puzzled scientists because it didn't match the pattern of any known planets or celestial bodies passing in front of a star. Theories emerged, ranging from dust clouds or comet swarms to more exotic explanations, such as an alien megastructure blocking the star's light. Some even speculated that it could be a Dyson sphere, a hypothetical structure built by an advanced civilization to harness the energy of a star. However, the most widely accepted explanation involves large amounts of irregularly shaped debris, possibly from a shattered planet or a cloud of comets orbiting the star. Despite ongoing research, the true cause of Tabby's star's unusual dimming remains a cosmic mystery, reminding us of how much we still don't understand about the universe. Fact 23. The loneliest galaxy, NGC 7049. While galaxies usually form in clusters, some exist in almost complete isolation. One of the loneliest galaxies ever discovered is NGC 7049, an enormous elliptical galaxy located 100 million light-years away. Unlike the Milky Way, which is surrounded by dozens of smaller galaxies, NGC 7049 is almost completely alone. This galaxy is thought to have once belonged to a larger galaxy group, but over billions of years, gravitational interactions may have flung its neighboring galaxies away, or caused them to merge into a single massive structure. As a result, NGC 7049 drifts through space with no close companions, making it one of the most isolated galaxies in the known universe. Despite its loneliness, this galaxy remains active, producing new stars and housing an unusually bright halo of dust around its core. Scientists continue to study it, hoping to understand more about how galaxies form, evolve, and sometimes end up entirely on their own. Fact 24. Neutron stars, the densest objects in the universe. When a massive star reaches the end of its life, it may explode in a supernova, leaving behind a neutron star, one of the densest objects in existence. These stars are so compact that a single sugar cube-sized piece of neutron star material would weigh over 1 billion tons on Earth. Neutron stars are only about 12 miles, 20 kilometers in diameter, yet they pack more mass than the Sun. Their immense gravity crushes atoms so tightly that protons and electrons merge into neutrons, forming an object so dense that a mere teaspoon of neutron star material would weigh as much as Mount Everest. Some neutron stars spin at extraordinary speeds, completing hundreds or even thousands of rotations per second. These are called pulsars, and they emit beams of radiation from their magnetic poles, which sweep across space like cosmic lighthouses. One of the most famous pulsars is the Crab pulsar, which spins 30 times per second and was formed from a supernova explosion recorded by Chinese astronomers in the year 1054 AD. Neutron stars push the limits of physics, offering clues about the extreme conditions that exist in the universe, and what happens when matter is squeezed to its absolute limits. Fact 25. The Great Attractor, a cosmic mystery. The Milky Way is not stationary. It is being pulled toward an enormous gravitational anomaly called the Great Attractor, located 150 million light-years away. This mysterious region of space, has an immense gravitational force strong enough to pull entire galaxy clusters toward it at speeds of over 1.3 million miles per hour, 2.2 million kilometers per h. Despite its powerful influence, the Great Attractor remains largely hidden from our view, because it lies in the zone of avoidance, a region of space obscured by the dense dust and stars of our own galaxy. However, studies suggest that it is part of an even larger structure known as the Laniakea supercluster, a vast cosmic web of galaxies stretching over 500 million light-years. The exact nature of the Great Attractor remains unknown. Some theories suggest it is a supermassive cluster of galaxies, while others propose it could be a large concentration of dark matter. Whatever the case, the Great Attractor serves as a reminder that we are constantly moving through space, influenced by forces far beyond our current understanding.
Fact 26. The cosmic microwave background, the oldest light in the universe. If you could travel back in time to just 380,000 years after the Big Bang, you would witness a universe filled with glowing radiation, what we now call the cosmic microwave background, CMB. This faint ancient light is the oldest observable radiation in the universe, and provides a direct snapshot of what the cosmos looked like billions of years ago. The CMB was first discovered in 1964 by scientists Arno Penzias and Robert Wilson, who initially mistook it for interference from their radio equipment. They later realized that they had detected the afterglow of the Big Bang itself, a cosmic fingerprint stretching across the entire sky. One of the most intriguing aspects of the CMB is its tiny temperature fluctuations, which reveal the seeds of galaxies that later formed as the universe expanded. These variations, though minuscule, just a few millionths of a degree, led to the formation of all the galaxies, stars, and planets we see today. The CMB continues to be one of the most valuable tools for understanding the origins and evolution of the universe, helping scientists piece together the story of how everything began. Fact 27. Rogue planets, worlds without a star. Most planets orbit stars, but rogue planets are different. These free-floating worlds drift through space without any solar system to call home. Scientists estimate that there may be billions of rogue planets in our galaxy alone, some of them larger than Jupiter. How do planets become rogue? Some are ejected from their home systems due to gravitational interactions with larger planets or passing stars. Others may have formed in isolation, never having had a star to orbit in the first place. Despite being alone in the darkness of space, some rogue planets could still support subsurface oceans beneath thick layers of ice, heated by internal planetary activity. If so, it raises an exciting possibility. Life could exist on planets drifting through the void of space without a sun. The discovery of rogue planets challenges our understanding of planetary formation and raises new questions about the potential for life beyond our solar system. Fact 28. The ultimate fate of the universe. What will happen to the universe in the distant future? Scientists propose several possible endings. The Big Freeze. If the universe continues expanding forever, galaxies will drift apart, stars will burn out, and everything will eventually cool to near absolute zero, leaving a dark, empty cosmos. The Big Crunch. If gravity overcomes expansion, the universe may collapse in on itself, leading to another Big Bang and a new cycle of creation. The Big Rip. If dark energy keeps accelerating expansion, it could eventually tear galaxies, stars, and even atoms apart, destroying everything. While we may never witness the ultimate fate of the universe, studying its expansion helps us understand the forces shaping our cosmic destiny. Fact 29. Hypervelocity stars, the runaway suns. Most stars in the universe follow steady, predictable orbits within their home galaxies. However, some stars are moving at unimaginable speeds, hurtling through space at velocities fast enough to escape their galaxies entirely. These are known as hypervelocity stars, and they travel at speeds exceeding 1.5 million miles per hour, 2.4 million kilometers, fast enough to break free from the gravitational pull of the Milky Way. But what causes a star to reach such extreme speeds? Scientists believe that hypervelocity stars are often the result of gravitational slingshots, powerful interactions that accelerate them into deep space. There are several possible causes. Some hypervelocity stars were once part of a binary star system, where two stars orbited each other. If one of the stars was captured by a supermassive black hole, the other could have been violently flung away at an incredible. Other runaway stars may have been ejected from star clusters after a close gravitational encounter with other massive stars. In rarer cases, stars may have gained speed during galaxy mergers, where the shifting gravitational forces of colliding galaxies accelerate some stars to escape velocity. The Milky Way has several known hypervelocity stars, and some are on trajectories that will send them into the intergalactic void, where they will drift alone for billions of years. These lonely stars may one day burn out and fade into darkness, never to return to any galaxy again. Fact 30. The largest known structure in the universe, a cosmic giant. The universe is made up of galaxies, star clusters, and cosmic webs of matter, but some structures are so large, they challenge our very understanding of physics. The Hercules corona boreas, Great Wall, is the largest known structure ever discovered, spanning a staggering 10 billion light-years across. To put this into perspective, our entire Milky Way galaxy is just 100,000 light-years wide. This means that the Hercules corona boreas, Great Wall, is 100,000 times larger than our galaxy. What exactly is it? This structure is a galactic supercluster, meaning it contains millions of galaxies, all bound together by gravity. However, its sheer size poses a mystery. Current models of the universe suggest that nothing this large should exist. The discovery of this massive structure challenges the cosmological principle, which states that on a large enough scale, matter should be evenly distributed throughout the universe. But the existence of the Hercules corona boreas, Great Wall, suggests that the universe might be more uneven and complex than previously thought. Astronomers are still studying how such a colossal structure formed, but its existence hints that the universe may contain even larger and more mysterious structures waiting to be discovered. Fact 31. Water in space. Cosmic oceans. Water is the key to life, and for a long time, scientists believed it was a rare substance beyond Earth. However, we now know that water is everywhere in space, from frozen ice on distant planets to massive clouds of water vapor floating between galaxies. One of the largest known reservoirs of water exists in the form of a gigantic cloud surrounding a quasar called APM 08279 plus 5255, located 12 billion light-years away. This cloud contains 140 trillion times the amount of water found in all of Earth's oceans combined. Closer to home, many moons and planets in our solar system contain subsurface oceans hidden beneath thick layers of ice. Some of the most notable examples include Europa, Jupiter's moon. Scientists believe a vast liquid ocean exists beneath Europa's icy crust, possibly containing more water than all of Earth's oceans. This ocean may even harbor alien microbial life. Enceladus, Saturn's moon. This small moon actively spews water plumes into space from its underground ocean, hinting at hydrothermal activity that could support life. Ganymede, Jupiter's largest moon. The largest moon in the solar system, Ganymede, has multiple layers of liquid water beneath its ice, stacked like a cosmic sandwich. With so much water in space, the possibility of extraterrestrial life becomes more likely. Future space missions may one day dive beneath these icy surfaces and explore alien oceans in search of life beyond Earth. Fact 32. The coldest place in the universe. Cosmic absolute zero. Space is freezing cold, but the coldest known place in the universe is the Boomerang Nebula, a stunning cloud of gas located 5,000 light-years away. This nebula holds the record for the coldest naturally occurring temperature, measuring -457.6 degrees Fahrenheit, -272 degrees Celsius, just 1 degree above absolute zero. But what makes this nebula so cold? The answer lies in its rapid expansion. The gas in the Boomerang Nebula is being blown outward at extreme speeds, causing it to cool much faster than normal, just like how air escaping from a pressurized can feels cold. This nebula is so cold that even the faint warmth of the cosmic microwave background radiation, the leftover heat from the Big Bang, is warmer than the nebula itself. If you were inside the Boomerang Nebula, it would be colder than any laboratory experiment ever conducted on Earth. Fact 33. The fate of white dwarfs. Cosmic embers. When a star like our Sun runs out of fuel, it doesn't explode. It shrinks down into a dense smoldering core called a white dwarf. These remnants are among the oldest and longest lived objects in the universe. A white dwarf is roughly the size of Earth, but it can contain more mass than the Sun, making it incredibly dense. In fact, a single teaspoon of white dwarf material would weigh as much as a car. Over trillions of years, a white dwarf will slowly fade, losing its remaining heat and eventually becoming a black dwarf, a cold, dead remnant that no longer emits light. However, the universe is not old enough for any black dwarfs to exist yet, as the first white dwarfs are still cooling down. This means that in the distant future the night sky will be filled with countless black dwarfs, the final remnants of once brilliant stars. Fact 30. The sound of space, a silent symphony. Despite Hollywood depictions of explosions and roars, space is actually completely silent. This is because sound needs a medium like air or water to travel through, and the near vacuum of space has no air molecules to carry sound waves. However, this doesn't mean space is without vibrations. Scientists have recorded eerie radio waves and electromagnetic signals from planets, black holes, and even the sun. When these signals are converted into sound waves, they produce haunting, otherworldly noises, including deep rumbles, eerie whistles, and strange pulses. Some of the most fascinating sounds of space include the howling winds of Jupiter, created by charged particles interacting with its magnetic field. The ethereal echoes of Saturn, recorded by NASA's Cassini spacecraft. The deep rhythmic pulses from pulsars, which sound like interstellar drum beats. Although space is silent, it holds a hidden symphony of vibrations, waiting to be uncovered. Fact 35. The most mysterious star in the universe. Tabby Star. Among the billions of stars in the Milky Way, one stands out as a complete mystery. Key 8E 8462852, more famously known as Tabby Star. Discovered in 2015, this star exhibits unusual dimming patterns that scientists still struggle to explain. Unlike planets passing in front of a star, which cause predictable dips in brightness, Tabby's star dims in irregular and extreme ways, sometimes losing up to 22% of its brightness before returning to normal. This is highly unusual, as no known natural process matches this pattern. Theories to explain the dimming include a swarm of comets, or debris blocking the star's light, an undiscovered massive planet with a ring system, a cloud of cosmic dust drifting in space. One of the more controversial theories is that the dimming could be caused by a megastructure built by an advanced alien civilization, possibly a Dyson sphere, a theoretical structure designed to capture a star's energy. While no evidence supports this idea, the mystery remains unsolved, making Tabby Star one of the most enigmatic objects in the universe. Fact 36. The loneliest galaxy in the universe. Most galaxies exist in clusters or groups, bound together by gravity. However, some galaxies are isolated in the vast emptiness of intergalactic space.
The loneliest known galaxy is MCG plus 0102015, a spiral galaxy floating alone 330 million light-years away, with no nearby galactic neighbors. Scientists believe MCG plus 01015 was once part of a galaxy cluster, but may have been violently ejected due to gravitational interaction. Now it drifts in solitude, far from other galaxies, in what is known as a cosmic void, a massive empty region of space, where very few galaxies exist. These voids, some stretching hundreds of millions of light-years, are among the most mysterious structures in the universe. They challenge our understanding of how matter is distributed in the cosmos, and hint at strange forces shaping the large-scale structure of space. Fact 37. The Great Attractor, a cosmic mystery. Something strange and powerful is pulling our galaxy, and thousands of others toward it at a staggering 1.3 million miles per hour, 2.1 million kilometers per age. This force, known as the Great Attractor, lies 250 million light-years away, in a region of space called the Zone of Avoidance, an area obscured by the Milky Way's dense core, making it difficult to observe. Scientists believe the Great Attractor is a massive gravitational anomaly, possibly a supercluster of galaxies, that is bending the motion of galaxies on an enormous scale. The Laniakea supercluster, which contains the Milky Way, is being dragged toward this unseen force, but the exact cause remains unknown. Despite decades of research, the nature of the Great Attractor is still debated, making it one of the most intriguing mysteries of modern astrophysics. Fact 38. The strange physics of neutrons. Stars. Neutron stars are one of the most extreme objects in the universe. The dense collapsed cores of massive stars left behind after supernova explosions. They are so compact that a single teaspoon of neutron star material would weigh 4 billion tons, about as much as all of Earth's buildings combined. But neutron stars have even stranger properties. They spin incredibly fast, some rotating hundreds of times per second. Their magnetic fields are 1 trillion times stronger than Earth's, capable of creating deadly radiation storms. Some neutron stars, called magnetars, release bursts of energy that can briefly outshine entire galaxies. If a spaceship could get close to a neutron star, the intense gravity would stretch and crush it instantly, while the powerful radiation would strip away its atoms. These bizarre objects are the closest thing to real-life science fiction in the universe. Fact 39. The oldest planet ever discovered. Planets are thought to form after stars are born, meaning that the oldest stars should host the oldest planets. In 2003, astronomers discovered PSRB 162026b, a planet that is 13 billion years old, almost 3 times older than Earth, and nearly as old as the universe itself. What makes this planet even stranger is that it orbits a pulsar and a white dwarf, 2 dead stars. Scientists believe that PSRB 162026b was originally part of a different star system, but was captured by this bizarre duo. This discovery suggests that planets may have formed much earlier than scientists originally thought, meaning the search for ancient alien civilizations could extend far beyond our expectations. Fact 40. The speed limit of the universe. In everyday life, speed is relative, but in space one rule is absolute. Nothing can travel faster than the speed of light, 186,000 miles per second, 299,792 kilometers per s. This is one of the fundamental laws of physics, as described by Einstein's theory of relativity. According to this theory, as an object approaches light speed, its mass increases, requiring more energy to accelerate. If something were to reach the speed of light, it would need infinite energy, which is impossible. Time slows down for objects moving near light speed, a phenomenon called time dilation. This speed limit shapes everything in the universe, from how stars form to the expansion of space itself. But But some scientists theorize that wormholes or quantum mechanics might one day allow for faster-than-light travel, an idea that fuels many science fiction stories. Fact 41. The dark flow, a possible parallel universe. Most galaxies move according to the expansion of the universe, but some are behaving strangely. A mysterious force called the dark flow appears to be pulling galaxy clusters toward an unknown direction, outside the observable universe. Scientists speculate that the dark flow could be caused by a massive structure beyond what we can see, an undiscovered force affecting space-time itself, the gravitational pull of a parallel universe. Though controversial, the idea that our universe may interact with other universes is a major topic in modern physics. If real, it could rewrite everything we know about reality itself. Fact 42. The most powerful explosion since the Big Bang. In 2020, astronomers detected the biggest cosmic explosion ever recorded, a supermassive black hole eruption in the Ophiuchus galaxy cluster. This blast released 5 times more energy than any previous explosion, carving out a cavity 15 times wider than the Milky Way and the surrounding gas. This event was caused by a black hole consuming enormous amounts of matter, unleashing a burst of energy that heated surrounding space to billions of degrees. If Earth had been in its path, it would have been obliterated instantly. This discovery proves that black holes are the most powerful engines in the universe, capable of releasing more energy than entire galaxies. Fact 43. The edge of the observable universe. The farthest light we can see comes from the cosmic microwave background, CMB, the faint afterglow of the Big Bang, which occurred 13.8 billion years ago. This marks the edge of the observable universe, a sphere 93 billion light-years across. However, the actual universe may be much larger, or even infinite. Due to the universe's constant expansion, regions beyond our observable limit will never be seen, as their light will never reach us. This means that entire galaxies, cosmic structures, and perhaps even other civilizations exist beyond what we can ever detect. Fact 44. The most mysterious moon in the solar system. Iapetus, Saturn's moon. Iapetus is one of the strangest moons in the solar system. Unlike any other moon, one half of Iapetus is bright and icy, while the other is as dark as coal. Scientists have struggled to explain this bizarre two-tone coloration. One theory suggests that Iapetus is constantly collecting dust from another moon, Phoebe, which orbits in the opposite direction. As this dust settles on one side of Iapetus, it absorbs sunlight, causing that side to heat up. The heat then allows ice to sublimate and migrate to the colder, brighter hemisphere, reinforcing the stark contrast. But that's not the only mystery. Iapetus also has a strange 12-mile high ridge running along its equator, making it look like a walnut. Some scientists believe this ridge could be the remnants of an ancient ring system that collapsed onto the surface, or possibly the result of Iapetus forming from 2 smaller bodies that fused together. Even today, Iapetus remains one of the most perplexing moons ever discovered, challenging our understanding of planetary science. Fact 45. The coldest place in the universe. The Boomerang Nebula space is already freezing, but one location holds the title for the coldest known place in the universe, the Boomerang Nebula. This mysterious nebula, located 5,000 light-years away, has an astonishing temperature of -457.7 degrees Fahrenheit, -272 degrees Celsius, making it even colder than the background temperature of space itself. The Boomerang Nebula is a dying star shedding its outer layers at an incredibly fast rate, creating a rapid expansion of gas. This expansion causes the gas to cool down dramatically, much like how compressed air gets colder when released. Scientists believe that as the nebula continues evolving, it will eventually warm up and become a more traditional planetary nebula. But for now, it remains a frigid enigma, holding the record as the coldest known natural place in the cosmos. Fact 46.
A rogue planet drifting through space. Planets usually orbit stars, But astronomers have found that some planets float freely through space, unattached to any star. These are called rogue planets, and the most famous one discovered is Jupiter-sized OG 2016 BLG 1928. Rogue planets are believed to have formed around stars but were ejected due to gravitational interactions with other planets. Because they have no sun to provide warmth, these planets are shrouded in eternal darkness, with only faint heat from their own cores. Some theories suggest that rogue planets could still support life, particularly if they have thick atmospheres or subsurface oceans heated by internal geological activity. In fact, there could be billions of these wandering worlds in the Milky Way alone, making them one of the most fascinating planetary mysteries. Fact 47. The most massive object weighing down space. The Shapley supercluster. The Shapley supercluster is one of the most massive known structures in the observable universe. Spanning 650 million light-years, it contains thousands of galaxies, each holding hundreds of billions of stars. This supercluster is so massive that it exerts a powerful gravitational pull on everything around it, including our own Milky Way galaxy. Some astronomers believe it may be influencing the motion of galaxies within our Laniakea supercluster, effectively shaping the destiny of our region of the universe. Despite its incredible size, the Shapley supercluster is just one of many cosmic megastructures, suggesting that even larger formations may exist beyond what we can currently observe. Fact 48. The planet with the longest day. Venus. Most planets rotate faster than they orbit their stars, but Venus defies this rule. A single day on Venus, one full rotation, lasts 243 Earth days, making it longer than a Venusian year, which is only 225 Earth days. This happens because Venus rotates extremely slowly and in the opposite direction of most planets in the solar system. If you could stand on Venus, you would see the sun rise in the west and set in the east, the opposite of what happens on Earth. Scientists believe Venus's slow rotation was caused by gravitational interactions with the sun, and possibly past collisions with massive objects. This bizarre motion makes Venus one of the most unusual planets in our solar system. Fact 49. The largest ocean in the solar system. Europa's hidden sea. Earth isn't the only world with vast oceans. Jupiter's moon Europa is covered in a thick shell of ice, beneath which lies a massive liquid ocean that may contain twice as much water as all of Earth's oceans combined. The ocean remains liquid despite being far from the sun because of tidal heating, a process where Jupiter's immense gravity stretches and squeezes Europa, generating internal heat. Scientists believe Europa's ocean may be one of the best places to find alien life in the solar system. If hydrothermal vents exist at the seafloor, they could provide the right conditions for life to thrive, much like deep-sea vents on Earth. Future missions like NASA's Europa Clipper aim to explore this mysterious ocean world in the coming decades. Fact 50. The cosmic graveyard. White dwarfs and the fate of our sun. Stars like the sun don't last forever. After burning for billions of years, they run out of fuel and transform into white dwarfs, dense, Earth-sized remnants of their former selves. In about 5 billion years, the sun will expand into a red giant, swallowing Mercury and Venus, and possibly scorching Earth beyond recognition. Eventually, it will shed its outer layers, leaving behind a glowing core, a white dwarf. Over trillions of years, white dwarfs cool down and fade away, becoming black dwarfs, cold and lifeless remnants of dead stars. Since the universe isn't old enough yet, no black dwarfs exist, but in the far future, they will be the final remnants of once bright stars.